Alright, so I think what I want to do here, we're going to spend just a little bit of time in the festival area. I want to join the Inn League. This is a kind of a fun little quest that you get during the festivals. They were in the Yule Fest. They're rerunning this. I'm not going to do all the Christmassy stuff. We'll wait till the end of the year to do that when they come back with the true one.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Since I am in the Shire and this is running, I want to go ahead and get this and get it done. So, Inn League invitation. In order to join the Inn League, I have to prove that I'm worthy. The rules are simple. Drink 6 beers. Strong or weak ones, it makes no difference, but be sure you let me know you're finished before the time expires. So, basically I have to come over here, drink 6 beers, and then talk to him before the time expires. Some of them, what you'll find is if you're trying to run this really fast, some of them will drink a little bit faster, some of them will drink a little bit slower. Especially when you get into some of the eating challenges, there are some things that you may want to do to make sure you're choosing the right item to consume. But I'm really just going to go ahead and run through this. See how the ale didn't take quite as long to jump down. And finished now. Alright, so I have finished. I drank the beers. And if you'll notice, I've got a little effect going up there. So, Inn League invitation. I actually now need to run and follow this. So let's actually track nearby quest. No, I want to track this one. Alright, so we got to run. And we have to run, and basically this is just a pub crawl through the Shire. As you do more and more of this, you'll get more and more drunk. Imagine that. You're drinking a lot of beer, a lot of ale, and later on we're going to be having some challenges to get where we need to go. Looks like I'm going out to here. I'm going to try to not to get into combat. There are a few mobs that might take exception to me running close to them. See, that bear didn't like me. If I'd hung around, he would have really been after me. I think there's a couple of orcs hanging around in this area, but I could be mistaken. I am just going to go ahead and run right through them. He didn't like that. I really wouldn't recommend swimming while you're drunk. That's a good way to have problems in your life. I'm not going to ride a horse. Oh, there's that goblin that I was expecting to see, but I didn't want to see. So I will quickly just run right by him and let him just ignore it, ignore it, ignore it. Oh, and there's another one. My health pool is such that I don't have to worry about it too much. I think, yeah, so I've got this Tome of Continuous Swiftness. That'll allow me to run a little bit faster for the next hour or so. That'll be nice. And here I'm coming up on the Plow and Stars. I'm having problems getting through the door.
Stay and have some tea.
What do I need to do here? I did.
How do you do?
Head down to Scary. Okay. Am I doing this right? Cloud Star Sim. Oh, there's the member.
Good day.
I gotta drink beer here. I remember. Okay, I remember now. Got a minute and a half to finish this up. Don't drink no wine. Gotta drink beer.
How do you do?
Completed stage 2. There's 5 more to go. Head to the Golden Perch. Go, go, go. So we're going to go ahead and set this as the quest guide focused. And where do I need to go? This way. Alright. Can I ride my horse? I can ride my horse. I did pick up my horses that I had earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and ride those around just to make it a little bit easier to move through. If I remember correctly, part of this wiggling is not necessarily my fault. I'm getting a little bit drunk, and so it's going to be harder and harder as we continue this pub crawl to make our way through. But just a good excuse to kind of look around at the Shire as we go through here. Bats, don't like them. Oh, he stunned me. Don't got time for that. He's also a level 13. I'm level 8. 5 levels is pretty tough to really win. So I'm going to be moving through some areas here that the characters are going to be a little bit tougher to fight if I needed to. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do this. Get my horse back. I do have a couple of others up here. I got the Steed of the Hammerhead, Steed of the Eastman. We'll swap those out here in a little while. You'll also notice I have this eyeball out here. I still have a few of the what is this? It's not where I want to go. I still have the Postman quest going. However, I'm not actively running it. I'm going to wait a little bit on that. Where is this quest line? Only got 4 minutes to get here. Oh, it's still out here. Okay. See if I can keep my horse while I'm running through this water here. Look at that. Kind of back in a level 10 area. This is something that I could definitely fight if I needed to. Don't want to fight that. Here's a stable.
What do you need?
Just discover that real quick on the way. And here I am at the Golden Perch. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to the Inleak member.
A lovely day, isn't it?
He's telling me to go ahead and drink beer. I'm getting some pretty nice beer. And the funny thing is, I don't even drink. I'm a teetotaler, have been for my entire life. Spent 20 plus years in the U.S. military, college, the whole 9 yards, high school. Never really interested me. So I'm one of those
How do you
guys that
do?
never really had to worry about remove all. Ooh. Let me get my quests up. In League, add to tracker, and that will be the only one up. Alright, so now I'm really getting buzzed. Where do I gotta go? I gotta go this way. I think the best way to do this is ride while you're drunk. It'll make it much more interesting. So right now I'm going to the floating log. There are discovery quests as you run through the Shire as well. So if you find all of the locations, you get some turbine, or it used to be called turbine points, Lotros points. That's basically how, if you're a free-to-play player, you can actually play the game free completely and never have to buy an expansion with cash. I've bought a couple expansions. I was a VIP for the longest time. If you pay the monthly subscription fee, that's the VIP fee. You basically get all of the quest packs up through the expansions that they've been doing. But once you've done that, it really makes sense. Once I get through these introductory areas, the Shire, Bree, and start moving out into the world, I'm going to look and see if I can do this free to play or if I want to go VIP. I think I want to go with a VIP account again for a couple of reasons. There are some perks that come with that. You get some turbine points each month as you go through, if you could imagine. By the way, I'm in a swamp. There's some quests to do out here, possibly. But here's the floating log in. We're going to go ahead and go in here and see if I can continue
Stay
this.
and have some tea.
Sure. Need to find where my my booze is.
Hello there.
Hello, Daylily. I'm kind of thirsty. Can I drink some of your beer? I've only got a minute and a half to do this, so it's actually getting kind of hard to see which one I want to click on as I go through here. There's the Fern beer. I'm on 4 of 6. Got a minute left. That's fine. And by the way, I am not moving my mouse or anything. This weaving is all an effect of being drunk, basically.
How do
So
you
I'll go
do?
ahead and finish here. This will continue the quest. Remove. Okay, let's go ahead and ride a different horse. If you're going to ride, you might as well ride a horse. Oh my goodness. How does this work? This is going to be fun. Oh my goodness. Where am I going? There we go. Made it back to the road. I know there's some things that you can do to make this a little bit easier. There are some of these challenges where you get drunk and then you have to balance. Oh my goodness, those are so hilarious as you run through. But let's go ahead and just continue the quest chain. I'm in Bywater now. There's the green dragon. And I think I need to...
Can I take a moment of your time?
I probably don't need to accept those, where they are. There we go. Who is this? It's a Proudfoot.
A lovely day, isn't it?
My biggest challenge now is going to be finding the ale. So what I'm going to do is, as I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and click on these and see if I can pick them out from a focus perspective, and then press the U to pick them up. And I got 2 more to go. Got them. Volk Proudfoot. And while I'm doing that, let's go ahead and remove.
Good day.
Finish now. We'll remove that one. Now I have to go to the Ivy Bush Inn. And Lynn, I guess I'm kind of drunk too, just running this. Well, we'll ride it in one of my different states here. I believe I have to go back out this way. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. This is very disorienting for me as much as it is for you, but if you don't put your focus on the center of the screen but kind of use the corner of your eye to look at the character, makes it a little bit easier to make this run, although it does feel like you're going to walk into things as you're running through here. Okay, there's the pub, I think. I need to... I only got a little bit of time. I need to walk out of here and get my arrow back. There it is. Okay. So it's this one. Looks like... There it is. There's a sign for the pub. Okay, and Moonlight is... she's got some challenges too. Looks like she's hungover. Okay, I'm on 2. Got a minute and a half. Should be fine. It's 3, 4. I'm looking at this timer up here in the corner, trying to keep that down to where I have plenty of time to finish this. I would hate to get all the way through here and
How do you do?
hurry, go to the bird and baby. I got 6 minutes to do that. Alright. See if I can get out of here. Okay, let's go ahead and call a horse. I need to go this way. There's a road. Okay, I'm going back through Waymeet. So I don't think there's any major challenges with bad guys here. These are all at level or below, so they shouldn't be too aggressive either. Hopefully I won't find any water between here and there. I am trying to keep my eye on the quest focus, because it seems like whenever I get close I always lose where it is. Yeah, I can make that. Sometimes you gotta look and make sure you can make it up the hill. Oh, he didn't like that. He's gonna chase me, but I'm outrun him. I did find the Sanderson farm. That's where you'd start your chicken run. Chicken Run is pretty fun too. Basically, it puts you as a level 1 chicken, and you have to run through different areas of the Shire that take you into some very, very high level areas. In most cases, if you're going to try to do that, you have a time limit, and you also have to visit certain areas. There's nests around. If you're in a kin, or if there's a server day where the people are running it, it actually makes it a little bit easier because people will actually have their higher level characters, and they'll be in the area taking care of the nope, there he is. Nope, not that guy. Where are we? Oh, this is the one that you have to go in the basement. Is that right? There we go. There we go.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Yes, it is a lovely day to keep drinking. What I've noticed here is the ones that are a little bit more real are actually the fake ones, and the ones that are a little bit less are the ones that you can pick to drink. There we go. A little beer. 4, 5, 6. Drinking some booze. Having a good time.
Oh, good day.
Alright, I am an in-league member. Drink local wines and beers and ales. So that'll be something I can do. Deed completed. In-league member. So you'll see I've got that. The drunk effect will last, let's see here. I think that's it right there. Another 4 minutes and 33 seconds. I'm not going to make active. And my reputation has gone up with the men of the Bree. For doing that. So now my title is Snakebee In-League Member. Okay, so I'm going to get sober here in a few minutes. We will continue this quest once I do. Now, I don't know if y'all saw, but if I come in here and browse the shop,
this fine day?
There's different beers and wines out here. There's a flagon of red wine. So if I buy that, it really has no effect. It just costs money. But by drinking it, I will continue the quest line to finish that. There's some white wine, ale, but you have to find the right one. Hard cider, hard rations. And I will make this Old Wynyards. We'll buy that. I think that's one that you have to drink. So you have to go and find these in-league challenges wines and do that. There are a couple of websites out that you can use to pick up. But I guess for right now, what I will do is sign off for the moment. We will get sober, and I will come back to you in a little while. So everybody, thanks for joining me, and this is Snakebee signing off.